Marques Brownlee was easily one of the best tech review channels on YouTube in general, earning himself such an incredibly positive reputation through his beautiful editing, brutally honest opinions, and just being real. But over the last year, his good and honest reputation has been quickly slipping from his grasp, starting small with trying to sell a stupid overpriced app, spiking right up to committing life-endangering crimes on video to make himself look a little cooler. Marques Brownlee has become an example to everyone on what happens when you don't get your ego and arrogance in check. And if we don't all learn from it, then everyone, you included, face the possibility of making his same mistakes. Marques Brownlee's fall off, if you can really call it that, because he's still a good person and a good YouTuber. He's just been taking one too many L's lately and really needs a good smack in the face wake up call. Regardless, this all started a few months back when he launched his phone wallpaper app called Panels. One of the most eye-catching thing about all of Marques Brownlee's videos is this super cool backgrounds he puts on all of the devices he's reviewing. And with all big YouTubers, he eventually saw this cool thing he does as something that he had the potential to make an unholy amount of money off of. And honestly, he probably could have made more if he would have just charged a reasonable amount for the service. I don't know, $5, maybe $10 max, but that's not the route he took. Instead, charging his users $50 a year for phone backgrounds. Now, I get that app development and photographers aren't cheap. As a photographer on the side, I know we charge way too much, a hilarious amount more than what our work is worth. But with the audience that Marques Brownlee has, he could have made his money back by just being pro-consumer, really just pro his audience. In the end of the whole panel saga, Marques Brownlee did end up doing the right thing, creating a free tier that just requires you watch an ad in order to download high-resolution wallpapers. And being totally real, my phone background came from Panels. I like Marques Brownlee. I was happy seeing him turn this whole situation around. But unfortunately, if you don't learn from your mistakes, you're gonna do it again. Now, I like cars. Definitely gotta be my favorite financial drain. And I gotta admit, I'm not really ashamed to say that sometimes I like going a little bit over the speed limit. Who doesn't like going fast? You know, my dad used to have a really good saying, if you're gonna do some stupid shit, do it as smart as possible. The main event of this video, the accumulation of Marques Brownlee not learning from his mistakes, our boy was out making a video and for some reason thought that the best way to give it more pizzazz was to record himself absolutely flooring his Lamborghini all the way up to 95 miles an hour through a residential 35-mile-an-hour area. Thankfully, no one was hurt in this horrific act of silliness. The whole pull he didn't even have anything to do with the video though. He just kinda did it to do it. He actually even admitted it wasn't necessary for the video, and because of this, he's been catching quite a lot of well-deserved flack. It doesn't help that on top of this, the entire video was sponsored. Not just a bit of it, the whole thing was. He got paid, God only knows how much money, to endanger the lives of everyone around him. Obviously, this isn't something that can stand, and Marques Brownlee's come out apologizing already. I think the only thing that'll really save him is the fact that no one actually got hurt. If, God forbid, that had happened, this video would be completely different then. The reckless endangerment Marques Brownlee was committing is literally enough to have him in jail, let alone a simple license suspension. I'm not sure if legal authorities are gonna end up pursuing him on this, though if they do, I'd assume he'd just speed right away from them. That was a good one, I know it. Subscribe to me for my pure comedic gold and my thought-provoking commentary. It's totally worth it. But honestly, with people like Jack Doherty in the news, Doherty? I really don't know how to pronounce his last name. It wouldn't surprise me if the law just wanted to make an example out of YouTubers being stupid. And more power to them. I mean, imagine you or someone close to you has a close call or, God forbid, loses their life to some YouTuber trying to do something for more clout or trying to convince someone to drop a higher super chat by going 100 miles an hour down your street. Marques Brownlee is a good YouTuber, but man, he has had a rough year on this platform. And really, he's only got himself to blame for it. He shouldn't have charged so much for a stupid wallpaper app. He by no means should have literally put innocent people's lives in danger so he could make a sponsor look a little better. Marques Brownlee is another sad story of YouTubers getting too big for their own good. Clout is a dangerous drug that will make you do really stupid and dangerous things. We all can benefit from learning something about Marques Brownlee's downfall. Arrogance, when you don't think your shit through, absolutely will make you do unfathomably stupid things. Obviously, we all don't go off thinking it's a good idea to record ourselves going 60 miles over the speed limit, but we're all prone to making dumb mistakes. Apply what you are learning from Marques Brownlee to your own life. Stop and think about the things you do before you do them. Ask yourself, is this really a good choice? If it's not, maybe use that monkey brain of yours to do, I don't know, literally anything else? If you don't, then you yourself have a nice chance of becoming the next Marques Brownlee. Fallen from grace in the eyes of so many, all because you didn't think about the consequences of your actions.